So Colin, when we first started working together, which is a good while ago now, we started developing products specifically for sports venues. One of the reasons for that is that we could see a visual difference within 7 to 14 days, so we knew we were having an impact. But things have changed, the environment, the sports demand and environment has changed, so how do you see the challenges at the moment?
I always sort of look on turf as being a crop, and a very highly stressed crop. If you look at a golf course or a sports pitch, continually that grass is being removed through mowing, and that stresses the plant. Increasingly we're seeing a loss of various agrochemicals can be used in turf, and we see the groundsmen and greenkeepers trying to maintain very pure surfaces in the face of abiotic stress, and that could be drought, it can be problems with light levels. And very early on we saw that biostimulants could really reduce the impact of those stresses in turf. And again, turf being so highly stressed, the impact was very obvious early on, as you've noted. And what we've seen is that a range of biostimulants, for example, Maxtin or Cenosa, can have an impact on turf production and in maintaining the surfaces. For example, if we look at Cenosa or silicone-based biostimulant, it's been shown that silicone can maintain a high density of turf, which is a key objective of most turf producers. As more and more people are, for example, walking across a golf green, that will stress the turf and the turf will thin out. But we know that our biostimulants will maintain that density, and that means that the putting surfaces on golf greens, for example, are maintained. It means on football pitches, we're not seeing patchy growth and turf lifting during play. And those are really important attributes for any turf producer.
Yeah, when you look at televised football games these days, you see less and less of that worn patch that you see in high traffic areas like the 6-yard box or the centre spot, that sort of thing. It seems more universal and better able to cope.
And the other important factor is that most pitches and golf courses now are constructed on very high levels of sand in the root zone, and that in itself leads to high stress in the growing plant. It means that water may not always be available, and it means that nutrients are washed through very quickly. So again, what we need is a well-rooted turf plant that is efficient in how it takes up nutrient and how it utilises that nutrient. And that's exactly where our biostimulants will have an impact.
Yeah, you and I have done a lot of experiments with trying to grow turf grasses in various substrates, and it's notoriously very difficult to develop root in the sand. The lack of organic material, it's not an easy process. So these guys managing the pitches, they're essentially trying to grow grass in a shoebox with reduced light levels and all sorts of other unusual stresses. But with the use of good management and great skills, together with biostimulants, they can have success.
And interestingly, the groundsmen and the greenkeepers have been much more readily taking up biostimulants because they've used similar products for years and they see the benefits, and we're now giving them much more effective tools to produce high quality turf.